I remember while I was still very much young, as a teenager, I observed that there was a part of my body that wasn't really welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time, welcome, and feel free to join the company of subscribers. Yes, and for those of us that have been watching for a while and you subscribe, like, I'm so grateful for the support all this while. Thank you for always coming down to watch. Thank you for always giving feedback. I am so grateful. And for those of us that have been watching but have not subscribed, you can still subscribe. Okay, subscription is free. Subscribe. So let's just move right into what we have in this video. So one of the first things I'll be talking about is your personal hygiene and being aware of your body. You know, while we were growing up, most of us did not really have people to sit us down and say, okay, wash this part like this, don't wash this part like this, do this to this part. And because of that, we just only saw them do it, and then we started doing it that way, and we didn't get to know some of the major things we need to know. So I'll be talking about part of our bodies we need to take cognizance of when we are actually washing our body. That is your neck, your armpits, your elbow, your knee, your groins, your feet, your back. Yeah, don't forget your ears too. Very, very important. These are very important places that while you are washing, you could leave them out, especially the armpit and the groins. In fact, you know, when you are washing, there are these particles of this dirt that can hang there. So you need to be very intentional about washing these areas when you are done. There are places that you need to go back and clean them up even when you have washed your whole body. Yeah, because before you know it, if you are not doing this place will be taking germs, and that is why some people have odors, and so people actually have very dirty groins, both male and female. You should be very much aware of what every part of your body looks like. I mean every part, down to your anus. Because the truth is, it is when you know the normal, that is when you quickly identify the abnormal. Now, my aim is not to tell you that, okay, you will be abnormal, you will fall sick or thereabout. No. Now, let me cite an illustration. I remember while I was still very much young, as a teenager, I observed that there was a part of my body that wasn't really feeling so well. I discovered that some things were going wrong in my body, and I told my mom. We went down to the hospital. The doctor had to examine me, and he discovered that there was actually something wrong in my body. Then he asked me, Toby, how come you were so sensitive about this and you could detect this early enough, even as a teenager? He was very much proud of me, and yes, I was very proud of myself. And that is because I had learned the art of observing my body early enough. And so when there was an abnormal, I could detect it because I was very much acquainted with the normal. So it is very important that you know what every part of your body looks like. I know it is possible that some part of our body might actually make us feel ashamed, but please, the fact that it is private to others does not mean it has to be private to you. It is your body. And the God that decided to say, you know what, this is the exact container I want to put this person in, was not stupid. Maybe something happened along the way and has probably brought scars and all of that. Still, love it. Because one thing I've come to understand about scars is it is just a sign of what you've been through. And also, it is a sign that you are wiser and you are more knowledgeable, because you know what it means to be on both sides of life, without scars and with scars. Although these scars might have been as a result of not being intentional about our health or thereabout, but what has happened has happened. So there's nothing that can be done about it except for maybe plastic surgery. But beyond that, it's not everybody that can actually go through that, and it's not every case that would necessarily get to that point. But what you have now, love it. Maybe it's a stretch mark that is on your own body, and it's not like, okay, you got a cream you didn't even know and it happened. Love it, own it. If there's anything that can be prescribed, I think it's just best, if you have stretch marks and all of these things, to see anything that has to do with your skin, see a dermatologist. Like, I mean a dermatologist, not just skincare people. They would prescribe what exactly to do to it. I remember when I had issues with my nose. It wasn't only my nose, basically my face, and everybody was always thinking it was eczema. So I used various things and nothing actually worked. If they work today, before you know it's back. So thankfully I was able to encourage myself with the encouragement of others to go see a dermatologist. I got there and they actually discovered that what was wrong with me was actually seborrheic dermatitis, and because of that they could prescribe what to use. I used it and I was better. Like, my face now is spotless. So I've mentioned like 3 points now. Personal hygiene, be aware of what every of your body looks like, and own your body. Love it. Because the truth is, a body that you're not aware of what exactly it looks like, an outsider can just come and see what it looks like, and then they will just attack you somehow, and probably something you're not even supposed to share about your body, you start sharing it with them because you've not thought about, oh, now that my body looks like this, if someone comes to ask me, will I be ready to divulge the information? Am I ready to divulge this information to everybody, or these are the set of people I want to divulge this information to? Now let me cite an illustration to explain it better. There was a part of my body that I really didn't know why, like I didn't know it looked like something, and not like that is even me that I said I'm a bit sensitive. I didn't pay so much attention. Let me say I was just learning, paying attention to my body, and then the person came. It was like, your body looks like this, that. And I was like, okay, fine. And then the person started asking me some funny questions. But because I had not been aware of what my body looks like before then, I just went ahead and I divulged some information that were not even necessary. And later I was now regretting that, why did I even say it? And that's because I had not thought through. I wasn't so aware of what it looks like, why it looks like that. So it was all later I now discovered that what this person was actually saying is the cause, is not actually the cause. So it is very, very, very important that you are aware of everything that goes in your body, because if you don't, you could prevent a lot of things. Like my story, I prevented that case from getting much more worse. I can't imagine if it's like 7 years later that they discovered what was going on in my body. You can't imagine. That's why we have a lot of chronic cases in the hospital. It's not like maybe when it happened it couldn't have been prevented, but people were not sensitive, they were not aware, or they probably ignored the signals, and that's when they could no longer take care of it. That's when they now went down to the hospital thereabouts. No, one thing being aware of your body does to you is, even if you discover something that is wrong, you know how to start praying. Whether it's prayer you want to go for, or it's medical attention, or it's combining both, whichever one, you take your decisions early before it gets to a point where you cannot even take decisions again, and then it's people that will have to start taking decisions for you. So please be aware of what every part of your body looks like, even to your teeth. If you need to get a mirror, get a mirror. If you need to dedicate that, okay, this time of the month, probably you're a very busy person, I want to use it to observe my body, check my head, everything that happens from my head to my toes. Now another thing I would like to mention is exercise. I know a lot of us feel like exercise is only for people that want to lose weight, or they feel they are not healthy. No, exercise is actually good to maintain healthy lifestyle, because it has a lot of benefits. It helps improve lean muscles, it helps you to sleep, it helps you get blood to the right places. It is such that even when probably you find it very hard to have a very free bowel movement, do exercise very well. You get blood supply to your anus, and then you get this thing out as early as possible. Exercising will give you a very good skin because you sweat, there will be vasodilation, and your skin will actually get the appropriate nutrients it should. So there's a lot of benefits that exercise does, but because depending on your size and on your aim will determine what type of exercise you do. It could actually be just dancing. It could be doing it for, you don't necessarily have to do it for 25-30 minutes every day. If it is 5 minutes that you can do in a day, it is better than not doing anything. I'm a fan of saying constantly that it is better to do something than to not do anything. At least make a move, because that move that you make today, tomorrow, next tomorrow, eventually will add up and make something mighty. So you probably need to seek the counsel of your doctor, your physician, your physiotherapist to know what kind of exercise you should start doing depending on your body size. If you're a person that is not so much on the high side, it is good that you know when you exercise, you are going to be replacing the calories you lost, you're going to be replacing it back. And you should also have it at the back of your mind that bad cholesterol in the body is not only limited to people that are on the high side. There are slim people that have very bad cholesterol in their body. So with this, I've come to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you picked one or two things. And yes, I want you to watch out for my next video, and that is on something you will want to watch out for. Should I tell you? Should I? I'm not going to tell you what it is, but just watch out for it because it's going to be mind-blowing. So do well to subscribe, like, comment, share, and let others know about this. Don't keep it to yourself. Take care of your health. This year, add to your health goals that you want to drink water well. Add to your health goals that you want to sleep healthy, you want to sleep well, you want to do a lot of other things well. So please take your health serious this year, because ilera loro. Health is wealth. It is only an healthy person that achieves goals. Okay, it is only an healthy person that will sit down and watch YouTube videos, and I want you to keep watching my YouTube videos. So please stay healthy, have health goals, go for your goals and surmount them. Yeah, let me give you one tip. There's a saying that I do say that take care of your organs in your youth so that they will last you for a lifetime. If you don't take care of your organs now, the truth is, in the next 20-30 years, these organs will get tired because of overuse. And that's what happened to some of our parents or some of the older ones that we have. They were not so aware of how to take care of their health, and so they just leave this, take a lot of sugar, and then when they got older, they have to start telling them, okay, you have to stay off this, stay off that. And by then, living healthy will now become a punishment, because all your life, for like 40-50 years of your life, you never knew what it meant to live a healthy life, and now you want to start incorporating it. And by then, you're not allowed to take it bit by bit, because going through that process, they contaminate that person's life. So what they just do is they stop it, bam, okay, don't take sugar again, don't take salt again, start eating this, start eating that. But if you have started learning how to reduce your salt now, how to take more water, how to do all of these things, your organs will learn the habit of living a healthy life, and then they can last you. You don't get to 40-50 years or 60 years and then they start telling you that, okay, stop this, because you've already started incorporating it. So you go for checkups and they're like, wow, you're looking so healthy, your organs are doing well, this is that, and that's it. So